Welcome back. I'm Bobby Shepsky. The Florida Gator volleyball team begins a 3-game homestand tonight when they welcome in the South Carolina Gamecocks. The Gators have been dominant in conference play so far this season as they go into tonight's matchup with an 11-1 record in the SEC. If tonight's game doesn't entice Gator fans, Friday's definitely will, as Florida hosts Missouri, their only loss in the conference. While the Gators will look to exact revenge on Friday, they aren't overlooking a trap game tonight.
We're going to take the same routine that we use every week in terms of when we show video, the amount of video, how we lead up to practice, and actually started working on South Carolina last week. So we've had plenty of preparation for them.
The game is set to begin at 6 p.m. While the volleyball team has impressed of late, the Gator football team is leaving fans wanting more. Maybe the only similarity between the two teams is the fact that both face South Carolina next. The Gators are looking to bounce back this week, however, after a tough loss to Vanderbilt on homecoming weekend. If the loss on the field wasn't enough, the losses off the field continue to pile up. Starting quarterback Tyler Murphy has soreness in his shoulder and will try to throw today. Meanwhile, freshman Skylar Morningwig has received all the first-team reps this week. No matter who the starter is under center, the Gators realize the defense will need to step up.
When you play defense, it's always 0-0. I don't care if you're up 30-0 or down 30-0, it's 0-0, and it doesn't matter if the ball's on the 1 yard line going in or the minus 1 yard line. You can't play any differently. You gotta play, and that's what great defenses do. I feel at times we've been a great defense, but we haven't been consistent.
Florida South Carolina kicks off at 7 p.m. There was a Florida team in action last night as the undermanned Gator basketball team faced off against the ranked Wisconsin Badgers. The Gators put it to Wisconsin early before lack of depth and foul trouble started to become an issue. The Bo Ryan-led Badgers would end the first half on a 25-10 run and would never look back. Wisconsin forward Sam Decker led the Badgers with 15 points, but it was Florida Michaels Frazier who had a game-high 20 points off the bench. Florida would end up picking up the loss, losing 59-53. While the team will look to rebound this weekend, today marked the beginning of the early National Signing Day period. The Gators have a few early signees themselves. Florida has picked up 3 recruits in the ESPN Top 40. The list includes point guard Chris Chioza, shooting guard Brandon Francis, and newest commit 5-star forward Devin Robinson. And if Gator fans can't wait that long, Florida's Chris Walker became eligible to play in his spring semester. While the Gators couldn't pull off a win, their SEC counterpart couldn't pull off the W either. It was a battle between number 1 and number 2 as Kentucky and Michigan State faced off in the Champions Classic. Kentucky's youth was exposed in the first half as Michigan State scored the first 10 points and went up 44-32 at half. But the Julius Randle-led Wildcats would come back. Randle rattled off 23 of his 27 points in the second half to make it close, but it wouldn't be enough as the Spartans would hold on, winning 78-74. Speaking of freshmen, the second game of Champions had the top 2 recruits from last year going head-to-head. The Andrew Wiggins part of the highlight begins now as the Canadian not only dropped 22 points in the game, but dropped that assist to the trailer, Jamari Traylor, and some more Wiggins highlight as he finishes with the dunk. Jabari Parker played in this game a little bit too as he hits the J to put Duke ahead, but it wouldn't be enough as Kansas wins 94-83. Now, there was 29 straight hours of NCAA basketball action. Were you guys watching any of it, or was it just me?
A little bit of it, but there are certainly not enough hours in the day. You could say that.
Yeah, well, I was watching the entire time, so.
Well, thank you, Bobby. Thank you for joining us today. More news after the break. Stay with us.